Hi y'all, this is Alice with Beach Scraps here to do another process video. This one is about our Hawaiian cruise back in 2003, 4? I picked out this page kit because it's kind of Valentine-y. Has little hearts on this side, and this side is range from pale pink to red. I do like the fact that red and pink have become a popular combination. Now I'm going to make this an L-shaped layout. So I am going to put some strips, one down at the bottom and one here along the side, that are probably going to not show very well. At the top, I took this Project Life card and inked it. I've inked the edges of all the paper so they all match. And I'm going to place this up here at the very top. And then this is a horse and buggy ride or carriage ride that my husband and I went on the Big Island. I loved the Big Island. Going to all the islands of Hawaii was so exciting, seeing each one. And when we visited the Big Island, we went to Hilo, which is the wet side, and then we came to the dry side. And this one is taken on the dry side, and we had, oh my gosh, what a beautiful island. We floated past the volcanoes that were rolling out into the ocean during the night, and we had a teacher on board who taught us the legend of Pele, the goddess of fire. It was very interesting. Of course, it didn't jive with our Christian faith, but it was very interesting and so seductive to be out there in that beautiful air and listening to the dreamy voice of our teacher. He was very good. He did a program every day about the different islands that we were visiting. And of course he was a Hawaiian, so our cruise director was also a Hawaiian, and one night he did a Hawaiian dance for us as part of our entertainment. Oh my goodness. I think of all the islands we visited, I enjoyed this one, the Big Island, the most. And if I could think of the name of the dry side of the island, I know Hilo was the wet side, but I cannot think of the name of the wet side, of the dry side, which this is. Tell ya, my brain has evidently been fried. Okay, these are some flowers that I fussy cut out of a piece of paper that went with this collection. It's an old one, but I had put it together in a page kit, and I thought that it would do very well as a page about a romantic thing. We celebrated our anniversary a couple of years early because we had this wonderful, unbelievable deal of buy one and get one free. And we could not, we wanted to go to Hawaii for a long time, but we couldn't pass that up. So we took them up on it. And booked our passage. We've also talked a couple of really good friends of ours from Charlotte, our old neighbors, the Totskis, into going with us. So together we sailed around Hawaii, and to me it is the best way to see Hawaii. If you ever go there, the best way is on a cruise, because you stop at every port. Otherwise, you got to pack your clothes every day and move to a different island hotel, and I didn't want to have to do that. So to me it was just perfect to pack our clothes once and then see all the islands one at a time. We thought we would never be going back, and then our sweet son got posted there, so we got to go 3 more times during his 3 years there. Oh, I don't want that one to go there. Oh, I said, when you watch me, you watch live, so you're going to see a lot of, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's use Tim Gunn's great words, make it work. So even when you screw up, you just make it work. Now this is a cute little shaker tag that's got glitter on the inside of it, and it's 3-dimensional. And I'm going to stick it right here on this tag. Well, that didn't stay. What am I going to do? Maybe I'll do that. Excuse me while I talk to myself. Can you believe that October is almost over? Seems like it has hardly begun. Of course, here in Florida, we have no signs of fall, and it's certainly not any cooler. It's still, the humidity is still about 90%. It's still really high, and it is really hot outside. So our air conditioner does not get a break sometimes until after Christmas. My kids have been here and gone swimming on Christmas Day, so can't count on cool weather until the real December, January, and February parts of the year. And by March, it's already getting hot again. Well, this is so sweet. I'm making a cluster. It's like you get a prize the more things you have hooked together. And you want to make your cluster nice and thick. So that one says so sweet. And this one says together. And this one says no Wi-Fi. I don't even know that we were using Wi-Fi that much back 20 years ago. Well, no, not 20 years ago. 15 years ago. There we go. But I did love my computer to play games on, and I still love to play games on my computer. Oh, and now they've come out with the paint by number that you can do on the computer. Oh my goodness, I love it. Yep. I wanted to do a little bit of journaling, but sure. Well, I think I could tuck that down there, and then I could do some journaling up here on top. That's what I'll do. pretty sure it was 2002 when we went on this cruise. And there were two really cute school teachers that were on the cruise with us, and bless their hearts, they got lost every single day. And the ship was not a very big one. As a matter of fact, it was cousin or sister to the one that took Princess Margaret to her wedding in Monaco. So it was just like that one, and so not very big, but they got lost every day, and it got to be a joke with just about everybody on the ship. Every time anybody saw them, we all pointed towards their room because we knew that they didn't know where it was. That was so funny. I know it sounds pretty dumb listening to me tell about it, but you'd have to be there. And if you ever get a chance to go, don't miss it. I think this bird is beautiful, and I have been wondering what in the world I was going to use this bird on. And I think I'm going to put it right here in the corner of my picture. It may not show up really well, but hopefully it won't be too bad. At least the lighting is a little better tonight for this layout. The one I did yesterday, the lighting was so bad I was almost embarrassed to put it up. But I've got to get busy doing these, or people will stop waiting for them to show up. I need to put something right in that little spot. Nope, I don't think so. So I am not one for Halloween. To me, Halloween is the devil's holiday. But I remember being a kid and how much fun it was to dress up in those costumes, especially the plastic ones that almost smothered us because we couldn't breathe through those little tiny hole openings. Plus, they hurt us. Do you remember how uncomfortable those things were? Nowadays, some of the my kids usually go with a cute or a funny type costume, so they're not so offensive. But I don't know. They've got some pretty ghastly looking costumes nowadays. Scares me to see them coming. I think Halloween has gotten almost as popular as Christmas. I know it's gotten as commercial as Christmas. Well, speaking of Christmas, it's going to be here before we know it. And I've got some ideas in my head about things I'd like to get for my children, but I have not gotten around to getting any of them yet. How about you guys? How's your Christmas shopping going? Or you want me to just shut up? It's too early to talk about Christmas. If I wait till it cools off to talk about Christmas, it'll just be too late. Now, I am going to label this Hawaiian Cruise. And, I wonder if I love these multicolored, this multicolor. Got a couple of multicolored alphabets, but I don't know if I have the right letters. Let's see, H-A W-A-I-I. Okay.
You're almost off the screen.
How did that happen?
No, you got it with the camera.
Must have hit the camera. Sorry, my husband just reminded me that I was almost off the screen and I'd better move it over a little bit. I didn't even realize I had hit the screen. I hope it hadn't been out of range but a minute or two. Okay. Do you remember what year we went to Hawaii?
No.
He doesn't remember either. I tell you, we're pitiful. Yeah. We did see a lot of rainbows while we were in Hawaii. They are everywhere. They are so gorgeous. Yeah. I think instead of Hawaii, I'll say Hawaiian Cruise. That sounds better to me. Hawaiian C-R-U-I-S-E. Okay, I can do it. What are your plans for Thanksgiving? Are you staying home for Thanksgiving? Or are you going to visit relatives? We are going to go visit my sisters and my brother and my nieces and nephews in South Carolina. So we have a long trip ahead of us. Especially since with my husband's blood clots to go along with his Parkinson's, we have to get out at least every 100 miles and at least walk around the car. Okay, Hawaiian Cruise. Uh-oh, I do have a zero. I've got 1 0. Okay, so 2,000. Oh, only one of these. Do I have another O? Yeah, but the O's don't look like these. Maybe I'll put O2. Pretty sure it was February O2. We got F-E-B. Yeah, I can do that. Feb. It was kind of like a Valentine present to ourselves to go in February. But after we got back, very soon after, I don't know if it was the very next cruise or the one after that, but right after we got back, the cruise line went out of business, and it was the American Cruise Line. So they tried to save themselves by offering those buy one get ones, but evidently it didn't keep them from bankruptcy. And I think they were in the middle of a cruise when they had to stop and send everybody home. Heartbreaking. Best cruise I've ever been on in my life. Just maybe because we were in a different place every time we woke up. I'm going to put some more hearts, sprinkle some more hearts around here. And then we'll put it on a few sequins, and we'll be all done. Well, there I go knocking the camera again. I'm going to find the exact right way to have this set up eventually. so that you all will continue to watch me. And give me pointers. If you see what I'm doing wrong that I can do better, tell me. I am trying my very best, but I need help. I want to be like the big girls, not like the little sister who's just learning. Where else can I put some sequins? How about right here? I'm putting a pink one, a red one, and these red ones are shaped like flowers. Makes them extra cute. And a white one. And let's see, I'm going to have to turn that dot into a comma with a pen. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Whoops. White one. Come here. Come here. So funny. This picture is when my husband was healthy, before he developed Parkinson's. As a matter of fact, his daddy, who had Parkinson's, was still living when we were on this cruise. And dad burning. Shot myself. Get on there. Stay put. My husband was always so tan, and I am the whitest of white. I mean, if I go out in the sun, all I get is turning into a broiled lobster, and then I go right back to being white as snow. So, I have learned to avoid the sun over the years. But my husband was a firefighter, you know, so he was out into all kinds of weather in Charlotte, and since he got down here, so he was always really, really brown. He tanned so well. Our boys tan like he does also, but my daughter, bless her heart, she took after her mama, and she's another milkmaid. Well, when she was very small, she thought that her daddy was black. She thought she was a biracial child, and that daddy was black and mommy was white. But she never said it out loud, so we never disabused her of that fact. So she believed that for quite a while, and you know, she would tell people that when she saw them, which I thought was cute. One of her best friends was biracial, and she wanted to have something special about her too, instead of just being blonde-haired and white-skinned like we were. Okay, I'm all done with this. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. And if you hit that little bell beside the subscribe button, it'll notify you every time I put up a new video. So I enjoyed doing this for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.